What's going on, guys? Vegas here, and today I just got finished watching the Chargers lose against the Steelers. And if you're watching this game, the story of this game for the Chargers were injuries all over the place. Like, I don't understand why, if Herbert already had a high ankle sprain, like, if you go into knowing that you have a high ankle sprain and you know that there's a possibility of you re-aggravating it or it getting worse, if anything, you will want to sit out against the Steelers team and then rest so you can play against the Chiefs, who are actually in your division. But nope, for some odd reason, the coaching staff and Herbert and Jim Harbaugh just had to play this game. They had to go into this game, and that was already an issue. But now we just found out that they're both their left tackle, Rashawn Slater, their right tackle Joe Alt, they're hurt as well. Joey Bosa, who's made of glass. I swear that dude is made of glasses. He's already hurt. But if you were watching this game, the Chargers really had a good first half. We already knew going to this game that this was going to be like a grind out session just because of who the Steelers were, and it was going to be a tough physical game. And Herbert and the Chargers offense were doing stuff, and like this defense, the Chargers defense, this game was not on the Chargers defense. The Chargers defense did what they needed to do, and then it came to the very end when Chargers just lost Herbert, just lost their left tackle, just lost their line, and then everything just fell, like everything just collapsed from there. But Justin Herbert, 12 for 18, 125 yards. All this was mainly from the first half. Taylor Heineke came in, and boy, he was just getting sacked over and over again. Like, they're putting in Heineke in there. Hey, just want you to take sacks. Like, don't throw the ball, don't hand the ball off, don't do anything. Like, the dude wasn't able to do anything. Like, they sent Taylor Heineke out there just to be fodder. Like, honestly, Justin Fields taking whatever he wanted, not taking any deep shots, just taking whatever the defense gave to him, and he was very efficient. And honestly, this Justin Fields Steelers team can possibly do something just because of how this team is structured around him. Like, he has the defense, he has a good coach, he has a decent running game. I think it's just all on Justin Fields for him to see if he can pass the ball to his receivers to see if they can actually do something. But J.K. Dobbins, who I'm actually happy for J.K. for him to come back and him having a healthy season. 15 carries for 44 yards for 2.9 yards a carry. And Gus Edwards, this dude's a bum. I'm sorry, Gus Edwards, I don't know what he's good at, what he does. Like, honestly, if you could switch him out for any other running back, and I'm pretty sure they will do better than what Gus Edwards, whatever he's doing right now, because he's not getting any sort of like broken tackles, cut moves. He's just like bulldozing through the line and just expected to be like, oh my goodness, where's my O-line? Why are there no holes? Like, I don't know what this dude's doing, Gus Edwards. Quentin Johnston's actually balling out. 2 receptions, 44 yards, a touchdown. I'm proud of Quentin Johnston. I actually like him when they get him going, because he's a very good physical athlete. Like, he has the physical traits. I just think he's not used correctly last year. Lam McConkey, he's also a very good receiver. But yeah, this game mainly came down to the Chargers injuries and the Chargers O-line, because the defense was doing what they needed to do. The Chargers weren't able to do anything on the offensive end to help, like, to punish the Steelers' mistakes, basically. Like, Bradley Bozeman being terrible, Rashawn Slater getting out, again, Justin Herbert getting hurt, Joe Alt getting hurt at the end. But honestly, this raises a question about Herbert's availability and him being injury prone, because the past few years he has been dealing with injuries and he's been playing through them. But it's like, can you stay healthy for like one good season? Like, honestly, like, I find it crazy how I can watch Josh Allen just take hit after hit after hit and the dude is like never his play is never goes down. Like, that's what's amazing to me. Like, when Josh Allen takes hit after hit, he just seems to want to keep doing it, and he never gets like severely hurt. And I'm not saying he should get hurt, but it's like you never see quarterbacks play like the way Josh Allen does and never make it out without like some sort of serious quote unquote injury that puts them out for like at least a couple of weeks. Like Josh Allen, Lamar, like I want Herbert to understand he's the like focal point of this Chargers offense, this Chargers team, and he needs to understand that if he's out, like this team cannot function. Like, understand when to take sacks, understand when you're being collapsed on, understand like, hey, sometimes I have a terrible center in Bradley Bozeman. I can't rely on him to hold his block. So maybe I should do a dump off or at least scramble a little bit, or at least Greg Roman should set up a play so where Justin Herbert doesn't have to rely on Bradley Bozeman making his block. Like, to me, there's a whole bunch of situations where this team could just avoid like crucial injuries, mainly for Justin Herbert, and they just, I don't know, Justin just puts himself in that situation. Like, he did it last year by going for a tackle and hurting his hand. This year, with that Panthers play, trying to extend and getting rolled up on. Like, just stay healthy. That's all I want to say. Just stay healthy. Team stats, total yards, all like 168 yards for the Chargers offense. This was all from the first half. Like, they had nothing in the second half. Like, no, I'm pretty sure like there was negative yardage for the second half. That's how bad it was. Because once Herbert went out, it was over. It was completely over. Like, and I'm pretty sure the Chargers knew that. And so once the Steelers knew that, and once the Chargers knew that, the Steelers just took control at that point. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this game. I don't think the season's over for the Chargers. It all depends on how they respond, and which is why I like Jim Harbaugh and I like this coaching staff for the Chargers. Because if it was last year with Brandon Staley, this season would have been over. I honestly would think this season is over because I have no idea how they would manage this situation. So the season's not over. They still can potentially try to pull up an upset against the Chiefs if Herbert somehow gets healthy. I highly doubt it. I think he's gonna not play again next week. And so if that's the case, they go into the bye 2-2, which is fine. Just make sure Herbert is healthy. That's the main takeaway. And so we'll see how this team responds as the season goes on. I'm probably going to do a lot of Chargers videos, mainly because I'm keeping track of them a lot more, and I'm starting to become a fan of them. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think on what the Chargers should do and how they should respond to this situation. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.